Hi. One of the things that I found very useful in my management career is the use of screenshots. And when I want someone to fully understand what it is that I expect and how to get there, I usually will do a screenshot of what's happening on the computer or, some other replication of what is expected. And I do it by having a one-page chart, two columns in a table. There's screenshots down one side of the page, very few of them so that you can actually read them. And on the other side of the page, instructions for what those screenshots are depicting. And I found out from many of my staff at many places that I worked that they just really like this because it's something that they have. It is literally showing them instead of just telling them what's expected or what to do. But at one place, I kept running into situations where we were persistently correcting mistakes. And they were mistakes that could be avoided if people followed the instructions that were on my flowcharts. So I finally went to the supervisor of the area where the mistakes were being made, and I said, I don't understand it. Is there some other way I could communicate these ideas besides the instructions, besides the flowcharts or the screenshots? And the supervisor said, well, instructions are good. And screenshots are good, but who has time to read them? That just really boggled my mind. And I do not believe that the supervisor was trying to be resistant. It was just she was the type of person who felt that work took precedence over everything else, and that taking a little time up front to do it right and to prevent all the time you spent fixing errors was more expedient. And I think part of this may be I should bring my supervisors in and go over the charts with them first so that they can then communicate them to staff and they don't feel bypassed and they feel as though they are part of the whole management process. So something to keep in mind is that your supervisors, your team leaders, your managers are really important people, and you should be sure to communicate well with them, and that will prevent some problems. Thanks.